Day 19. This is one I almost didn't want to do, or didn't need to do. Um, this is AD. I had been saying Rattray. I've been corrected. Supposedly it is Rattray, which I think sounds better. Williamson, Laphroaig, aged 13 years. Single malt, distilled in 2005. Grief House 25. Cast type bourbon. Region Isla. There we go. Read and weep, as they say. Oh, my cat's moving around. Now, I don't need to drink this. This is why I almost skipped it, because it says Laphroaig on it. I'm familiar with Laphroaig. I know what it tastes like. I know what it smells like. I know I don't usually drink it. I drink it on occasion with my dad. This is, I think, Laphroaig was one of the first whiskeys we ever really tried. It took us down this dark, dark path. And I imagine this is going to be more of the same, mostly. I don't really know why it's Williamson Laphroaig, aged 13 years thing. The Laphroaig I have normally is 10 years. That's the usual. I've had Laphroaig 10, which is the basic one, although there's Select, which I hadn't really known about until recently, which is much cheaper. Lore, which is the most expensive one I know of at the moment. There's probably a lot more that are more expensive. And that one's very good. I actually liked Lore. That's one I would think about just keeping if it weren't for the fact that it was over $100. And then there is their latest release. I think it was Cardis. I think it was something they did in wine barrels. But yeah. So I know this is going to be odd and peaty and not easy to drink, and it's going to make me make a funny face probably. And I'm only going to sample it because I know what to expect, and I know my dad would prefer this much more than I. He's actually been looking out quite a bit for this calendar. So here we go. It's also really late. I don't particularly want to drink. And it is also the 22nd officially. I am far behind, and I also didn't want to have to make a number of videos with Laphroaig being the leading one, because it would be, I do a video, and then another, and another, and another, just get them all done at once. But having Laphroaig, God, I can smell it from here. I poured it, and now it's out in the air. Here we go. Look at how clear that is. That's ridiculous. I don't want to put my nose near this. Huh. Earthy and peaty as expected, but there's this weird fruit note, which I guess I know is in Laphroaig. It's just not something that stands out usually because it's Laphroaig. I can only say to anyone who's never tried Laphroaig to try it once to see what happens. It's not my thing, but my dad certainly enjoyed it. Yeah, weird. I mean, like fruits and flowers. Usually this is very overpowering to me. Maybe it's just because I've gotten used to it slightly. Or I know what to expect. I imagine the taste is going to be exactly what I expect, which will be rough. But I want to try to make this short, so here we go. Ooh. Yep. Beady, tingly. Maybe a little bit of salt or brine or something. As usual, it's not terrible. I can definitely drink this, but it's a fight. A little bit of a fight when you sip it. And for me, whiskey is a very... I have enough fight already for various reasons. Just being out and about is a fight for me. So I don't want to fight with my whiskey. as well. I want my whiskey to be my friend and take me to golden, pleasant fields where we can bask in the sunshine and look at the stars or something. If a whiskey can do that, I'm sure it can. But I only put a little bit in here. It's definitely Laphroaig. I don't know if it's as harsh as the 10. Maybe the extra 3 years kind of toned it down a little bit. But it is definitely still Laphroaig. And yeah, hard to give a lot of notes to this because it's so extreme in its own way. But I will look forward to having many whiskeys tomorrow. And then we're almost done. It's what? If it's 22nd, so 3 more days. I get to find out what's in the final bottle. That would be fun. It's going to be a little weird, though, because I'm not actually going to be at my apartment from the night of the 24th to, I'm assuming, sometime late on the 25th, I'll be back home because we're doing something different this year. And I will be at a condominium with family, hanging out and doing the presents and stuff. And I still have a little shopping to do this weekend. Don't want to do it. It's just a matter of going out and getting some gift cards. But until tomorrow, sláinte.